What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Darian on YouTube. I am known as the Bowtie Fragrance Guy, and I talk about fashion, fragrance, and men's lifestyle. If you enjoy that kind of content, you'll enjoy this kind of content, I think. So consider subscribing to the channel, and also make sure that you hit the bell icon as well to get notified anytime I upload new content on this channel. So guys, on today, we are going to talk about a very controversial topic, and that is the topic of complimented fragrances. And it's somewhat of a topic of contention, if you will, because some people try to make these big issues about compliments or the lack thereof. Now, here is my theory on compliments, and I will say this once and for all. This is how I feel about compliments. If I never got another compliment wearing fragrances, I would not care one bit, because I do not wear fragrances to get compliments. But I am the type of guy that I do get compliments very frequently because, and I think there's a lot of reasons for that. And I talk about those reasons on my channel, all right? I am out and about, I work every day. So my job is client facing, so I see people every day. Quite naturally, that's going to increase the chances that I get complimented on a scent that I am wearing. Also, if I must say so myself, I carry myself in a particular manner. So that's something that I talk about a lot here on the channel, man. A total package, the way that you present yourself, how you dress, how you carry yourself, all those things play a role in whether or not somebody compliments you. And last but not least, of course, are you an approachable person? Now, I would like to think I'm a very easygoing, nice person. Folks that subscribe to my channel, they see me out in public, they say that I seem to be very approachable when they see me. So that I kind of exude that. So those three things combined together contribute to a lot of people complimenting me. If you seem like a mean person, somebody that is, you know, kind of closed off, a lot more than likely people, even if you smell good, are not going to feel compelled or comfortable giving you a compliment. So again, guys, there's a lot that goes into that. But at the end of the day, on today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys about 5 of my most complimented fragrances in my entire collection. And this is since I really got heavy into the hobby of collecting fragrances. I've always loved fragrances, but when we talk about collecting, like building a huge collection, I'm going to give you guys my top 5 most complimented fragrances since I've been collecting fragrances. So this should be interesting. So if you want to see what's on the list, then you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it.
The Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
All right, we are back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. Let's go ahead and jump right into this video. 5 of the most complimented fragrances I've had in my collection since I really started collecting fragrances. Now, this first one I have talked about quite often on this channel, and this one comes from the House of Creed, and this one is called Silvermountainwater. I know you guys probably thought I was going to say Creed Aventus, and while Aventus and all of the Aventus offspring have given me a lot of compliments over my tenure and time as I've been really collecting fragrances, this has been my #1 most complimented Creed. I have said that, and that still continues to be the case. That's why I love when it's this time of year, spring, summer, because I wear this thing a lot. Held my bottle up a couple times, and I think it is somewhere around here. And you guys know my 4-ounce bottles, I'm trying to hold on to these for dear life, because the new stuff I've heard is not that good when they went to the 3.3-ounce bottle. So I gotta preserve this stuff. I love it, guys. It's a white floral fragrance with some tea. There's this, of course, inky vibe that people talk about a lot of times. I think there's some black currant in here, but it's just a phenomenal scent. The bottle is very indicative of what this scent is really all about. And for some reason, I know the reason, women find this fragrance to be extremely seductive when it is worn by me. So with that being the case, It's easy to see why this is one of my most complimented fragrances in my entire collection when I wear this stuff. Most of these on this list is like almost like a can't miss. If I'm out and about, these are fragrances that pull compliments. So check it out, guys, from the House of Creed. This is called Silver Mountain Water. All right, guys, now speaking of compliments, you guys know I just talked about this. It is not just about the fragrance, man. You got to be looking your best. You got to be looking your best and smelling your best to get compliments. And that's why today's sponsor, Tiege Hanley, is so important. Look, you guys know that I use Tiege Hanley on a regular basis. I've been talking about it now for about the past year or so. And that's because I use the products and they work. If you're going to get compliments, of course, your appearance is very important in the overall grand scheme of things. And that's why Tiege Hanley is so important, because they help my skin to stay radiant and glowing, man. It has me looking young. At least I hope so. So guys, as I always recommend, I recommend you at least start with the level 1 system. The level 1 system is really simple and easy to understand, and that's what I love about Tiege Hanley. Fellas, we don't like things complicated. All right, so it's simple, easy to understand is how we like things, and that's what this is. The level 1 system has the facial wash, the AM and PM moisturizer, and the facial scrub. Really simple and easy to understand. Now guys, you start with the facial wash. What you're going to use that to wash twice a day. You want to wash your face early in the morning, of course, and you want to wash your face in the evening. The facial wash is very important because it's the blank canvas. It cleans your face and gives your skin that blank canvas for all the other products that you're going to be using throughout the course of the day and throughout the course of the week. So the facial wash is very important. This is kind of the foundation of all the other products that you're going to be using with Tiege Hanley, and you use that twice per day. You wash your face in the morning, and then you want to follow that with the AM moisturizer. Using the AM moisturizer is very important in the morning when you're about to head out, because one of the things I love about it, the benefits of that, it really protects your face from the sun. It's going to reduce the number of wrinkles that you have in your face, crow's feet, and going to help keep your skin looking very radiant and youthful. And of course, it keeps your face moisturized throughout the course of the day. So once you wash your face in the morning, you want to follow that by applying the AM moisturizer. All right, guys, so once you actually wash in the evening time as well, you want to follow, of course, with the PM moisturizer. The main benefit of the PM moisturizer, if you ask me, is it's going to keep your face from being dry over the course of the night as you sleep. Of course, and it's also going to help maintain, that tight skin and the elasticity of your skin as well. So applying the PM moisturizer after you wash in the evening time is a very important part of the overall facial skin process through Tiege Level 1 system as well. So you want to make sure after you actually go ahead and wash your face in the evening time, you go ahead and apply your PM moisturizer to protect your skin as you sleep. All right, guys, and twice per week you want to apply and use the facial scrub. Now, this is a product that, the missus actually has been using this product a lot as well, because she loves that cooling sensation that she gets when you use the facial scrub. You want to use this twice per week because this is really going to get deep and clean out your pores, which is very, very important. If you have really oily skin, it's going to have reduced the amount of oil that you have on your skin. So this is a very, very important product. But again, you use this twice per week, guys, and that completes the level 1 system. Like I said, really simple, really easy to understand, and that's just how we like it. And guys, because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they are going to hook you guys, my subscribers, up for just $30 per month if you will get a kit that will be delivered to your door every month. You can cancel anytime, of course, without any penalty, but it'll come right to your door for just $30 per month. You get started with a skincare regimen that actually works. And of course, because you guys are my subscribers, they are going to hook you up with a free gift as well. So don't delay, guys. Go ahead and click on the link in the description and get started with a skincare regimen today that works. All right, guys, so the next fragrance on my list of fragrances that have gotten me the most compliments in my fragrance journey comes from the house of Mancera, and this is CEDRAT BOISE. CEDRAT BOISE. Another fragrance that has the Aventus DNA, but this one focuses more on sandalwood and leather on the dry down. So it doesn't have Actually, the more of the pineapple. This is more, like I said, leather. Now, Creed Vintage Smoke is more on the birch, so that's more smoky. But this one is more leather, so it's a little bit creamier. And the leather kind of gives a kind of birch, woody kind of sensation, but it's a little bit not quite as smoky. But this stuff is absolutely phenomenal. Now, this one is a huge projector on my skin, a great performer, which helps to contribute to people being able to pick this fragrance up when I wear it and hence provide compliments on it. But definitely one of the top 5 fragrances since I've been wearing fragrances on the regular that gets me a lot of compliments from the house of Mancera. This is called CEDRAT BOISE. Another fragrance from the, of course, Creed Vintage lineage of fragrances from the house of Homme. This one is called Club de NUIT Intense Man. And I think I got this bottle back in 2016, maybe no, 2018, I'm sorry. And this is one of my most complimented fragrances. I've heard it's kind of been reformulated. Not surprised by that. That seems to happen every time a fragrance becomes very, very popular. You know, you have the guidelines and regulations that, you know, force perfumers and companies to change the DNA of a fragrance to some degree, or the ingredients, I'm sorry, that they use in fragrances to some degree. So I'm not surprised. But this one that I have right here, again, is from those earlier batches of this fragrance. And this stuff is phenomenal. I've told stories about it before. I remember one day I sprayed it, left the house, headed to work. I had to make a stop at Walmart. When I got to Walmart, the missus called me and complimented me on this fragrance because it was lingering in the air. I was walking into Walmart. Before I even got into the store, a lady complimented me. And when I got into the store, another lady complimented me. Yep, that's this fragrance right here. So check it out, guys, from the house of Homme. You guys know about this one. This is called Club de NUIT Intense Man. All right, guys, and the next fragrance up on this list, no surprise, a lot of people actually compare this one to a vintage to some degree, although I would kind of disagree with that. There's another fragrance from this house that's way closer to an vintage DNA, but this fragrance is from bond number 9, and it's called Scent of Peace for Him. Scent of Peace for Him. I always love the bow tie on this bottle. But at the end of the day, this fragrance right here is a fragrance that gets me noticed because it is another fragrance that performs like a champion on my skin. The 2 primary notes that you're going to get from this scent on my skin is going to be grapefruit and blackcurrant. Grapefruit and blackcurrant. So that's a little bit different from the pineapple thing that you get with a vintage. I can see why people, I guess, kind of put this in the same category. But again, to me, this scent is very much a fragrance on its own, and I absolutely love it. I have a lot of stories about this one, and as it relates to compliments as well. But just know, guys, this is one of my most complimented fragrances. So again, if compliments are what you guys are into, this list is a good one to explore. So check it out. House of Bond number 9. This is called Scent of Peace for Him. All right, guys, and last but not least, I gotta say this. I gotta put this fragrance on here. This wouldn't be a true list, and it is what it is. Listen, a lot of you guys probably could have called this list out for the most part, and you definitely know if you want this fragrance, it's just one of those fragrances people love. They compliment you on it. So I gotta say, it is what it is, man. People love this fragrance. I don't even have to say the name. This is the EDP concentration. This is the one that has done the best on my skin in this area. I have all iterations of this fragrance. And I guess for the foreseeable future, it's probably going to be a fragrance that people just compliment. Because again, the average person is not into fragrances like we are. They think we're kind of weird. When you have, 25, 30 plus fragrances, a lot of people start to think you're a little bit weird. And again, those people that make up the general population that may not really wear fragrance that often or may have 1 to 5 fragrances, this is the kind of scent that they like. It is what it is, guys. We know it. We understand it. A lot of people in the fragrance community now have grown tired of this scent, but it doesn't change the fact that the people that we come into contact with every day love the way this stuff smells. So again, I would be lying if I did not put this on the list of one of my most complimented fragrances of all time. This is from the house of Christian Dior. This is Dior Sauvage, Eau de Parfum. All right, guys, that's it, man. That is my time. I hope you enjoyed this list today. I gave you 5 of my most complimented fragrances of all time. As always, I sincerely appreciate your time and your attention to these videos. You guys don't have to watch, but you do. and sincerely from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate that. Now don't forget to make sure you take a few moments to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you share out these videos to some other folks that you think may be able to use this information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darian. I'm the bow tie fragrance guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, guys, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.